Have you ever wondered what it takes to not only reach the pinnacle of success, but to also bounce back from a life-threatening setback? This is the story of Tedy Bruschi, a name synonymous with resilience, whose journey from a Super Bowl champion to a stroke survivor and back to the NFL is nothing short of a miracle. Once a key player for the New England Patriots, Bruschi's world was turned upside down one morning in 2005. Fresh from the glory of his first Pro Bowl and with 3 Super Bowl rings to his name, he was the epitome of athletic success. But life had a different play in store. Experiencing unusual sensations in his arm and leg, what seemed like minor discomfort escalated rapidly into a life-threatening stroke, leaving him with significant physical impairments. The invincible linebacker was suddenly facing the most challenging opponent he had ever encountered, his own body. Tedy Bruschi was born in San Francisco, California on June 9, 1973. He grew up playing football and was a standout linebacker at the University of Arizona. He was drafted by the New England Patriots in the 3rd round of the 1996 NFL Draft and quickly became a fan favorite for his hard-hitting style and leadership skills. He helped the Patriots win 3 Super Bowls in 4 years, earning 2 Pro Bowl selections, and a reputation as one of the best linebackers in the league. Tedy Bruschi was more than a football player. He was a legend. For over a decade, he donned the number 54 jersey of the New England Patriots and carved his name in the franchise's history. He was a relentless and fearless linebacker who anchored the defense with his bone-crushing tackles, game-changing interceptions, and fiery speeches. He was a 3-time Super Bowl champion and a Pro Bowl star in 2004. He played the game with passion, pride, and perseverance, winning the hearts of his teammates, coaches, fans, and foes. But on February 15, 2005, his life changed in an instant. He had just returned from Hawaii, where he had played in his first Pro Bowl, a recognition of his stellar performance in the previous season. He was looking forward to spending some quality time with his wife and 2 sons and preparing for the next season. But that morning, he felt a strange sensation in his left arm and leg. He thought it was nothing serious, maybe just some muscle soreness from the game. He tried to shake it off and went to take a shower. But as he stepped out of the bathroom, he collapsed on the floor. He couldn't speak, see, or move. He was having a stroke, a sudden interruption of blood flow to the brain caused by a clot in one of his arteries. He was only 31 years old and in the prime of his career. His wife Heidi rushed to his side and called 911. She recognized the signs of a stroke and knew that every second mattered. She stayed calm and followed the instructions of the dispatcher until the paramedics arrived. They took him to the nearest hospital where he underwent emergency surgery to remove the clot and restore the blood flow to his brain. He was lucky to survive, but his recovery was not easy. He had to go through a lot of treatment and rehabilitation. He had to relearn how to do basic things like walk, talk, and write. He also had to cope with the emotional and psychological effects of having a stroke at such a young age. He felt scared, angry, and depressed. He wondered if he would ever be the same again, or if he would ever play football again. But he didn't give up. He worked hard, followed his doctor's advice, and relied on the support of his family, friends, and teammates. He also found inspiration from other stroke survivors who shared their stories and tips with him. He said, "I learned that stroke recovery is not a sprint, it's a marathon. You have to be patient, persistent, and positive." After 8 months of recovery, he was medically cleared to play football again.
8 months after a stroke that could have taken his life and nearly destroyed his career, Tedy Bruschi makes his comeback.
He faced a tough decision. Should he risk his health and return to the game he loved, or should he retire and focus on his family and well-being? Being a true NFL warrior, he chose to return. He made his comeback in front of a cheering crowd of fans and teammates. He played with passion and courage and helped his team win the game. He was named the NFL Comeback Player of the Year and received a standing ovation at the awards ceremony. Bruschi is an amazing example of resilience and determination. He overcame a huge challenge and never gave up. He also used his experience to raise awareness and funds for stroke research and prevention. He founded a charity called Teddy's Team, which supports the American Stroke Association. He also wrote a book called Never Give Up, My Stroke, My Recovery, and My Return to the NFL, which tells his story and offers advice to other stroke survivors and their families.
Tedy Bruschi's family says he is recovering well from the second stroke.
As the symptoms of numbness and confusion washed over him, along with a piercing headache, Bruschi didn't hesitate. He recognized the signs immediately, a testament to his unwavering commitment to stroke awareness. Instead of succumbing to fear, he took action. Swiftly, he sought medical treatment, knowing that time was of the essence. His determination to survive and thrive fueled every step he took toward recovery. The setback was undeniable. A second stroke could have shattered anyone's resolve, leaving them questioning their purpose and path. But not Bruschi. He defied the odds, emerging from the darkness with renewed vigor. His love for life, family, and football propelled him forward, and there was something else, a burning desire to make a difference. Bruschi didn't retreat, he doubled down. Despite the physical and emotional toll, he recommitted to his fitness regimen. The gym became his sanctuary, a place where he regained strength and resilience. Each weight lifted, each mile run, was a declaration: I won't be defeated. Tedy Bruschi didn't let his stroke stop him from making a difference. He used his experience to help others who were going through the same thing. He started Teddy's Team, a group that works to raise awareness and research about strokes. He wanted people to know how to prevent strokes and how to spot the signs if they happen. Teddy's Team was more than just a name, it was a pledge. Teddy traveled all over the country, telling his story and inspiring people to take action. He spoke to crowds with his heart and gave them hope. He said, "You can get through this, you can live well, and together we can save lives." Teddy was a role model for many people. He had learned a lot from playing football, like how to work with others, how to give your best, and how to never give up. He used those skills in his new mission, one where he traded touchdowns for awareness, tackles for education, and wins for lives. Teddy knew he was doing something important. His strokes didn't beat him, they lit a fire in him. He dreamed of a world where strokes were rare, where no one had to suffer alone, and he worked hard to make that dream come true. So when you hear the name Tedy Bruschi, don't just think of his football achievements. Think of his courage, his kindness, and his dedication. Think of a man who turned his challenge into his purpose, a true champion both on and off the field. He also became a spokesperson and advocate for stroke awareness and education. He founded Teddy's Team, a group of runners who participate in marathons and other events to raise money and awareness for the American Stroke Association. He also shared his story and message with various audiences, including schools, hospitals, and media outlets. He said, "I want to help people recognize the warning signs of stroke, get immediate treatment, and prevent future strokes. I also want to give hope and encouragement to other stroke survivors and their families. I want them to know that they are not alone and that they can still live a full and happy life." He was honored with many awards and recognitions for his courage and service. He received the Ed Block Courage Award, the Comeback Player of the Year Award, the Stroke Hero Award, and the ESPN Best Comeback Athlete ESPI Award. He was also inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame and the New England Patriots Hall of Fame. He said, "These awards mean a lot to me, but they are not just for me. They are for all the people who helped me along the way, and all the people who are still fighting every day. They are the real heroes." He retired from football in 2009, but he remained active and involved in the community. He became a football analyst for ESPN, where he shared his insights and opinions on the game. He also continued to support Teddy's Team and the American Stroke Association, as well as other causes and charities. He said, "I'm grateful for everything that football has given me, but I also know that there is more to life than football. I want to use my platform and my voice to make a positive impact on the world." Tedy Bruschi is a true legend, not only in the NFL but in life. He faced a devastating challenge and overcame it with determination and grace. He is a role model for anyone who has ever faced adversity and has shown that you can always make a comeback no matter what. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.